Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is surface area and volumes. And in that class we discuss all the important shapes of solids included in that chapter. And we also discuss about some important all the important formula related to each and every shapes of solids. And then we take and discuss solve all the important questions of your NCRT exercise. Okay, and we solving the different types of problems related to each and every shapes of solids which are included which are in the chapter surface area and volumes. Okay, we also discuss about the questions based on the combination of solids. Okay, and we also take the some important questions based on conversion of solids. Now in today's class we take and start new chapter of your syllabus, which is statistics. Dear students, in that chapter basically we discuss uh, about the only central tendency of the data. Okay, in central tendency of the data included three important topics like mean, median and mode of the data. And in your syllabus, in 9 syllabus, we discuss only the mean of an ungrouped data. We don't discuss about the group data. Okay. Now, to dear student, we are discuss about the measures of central tendency. In statistics, generally we are going to discuss about the measure of central tendency. Okay, this is a very important discussion. The commonly used measure of central tendency are what? The basically in central tendency we discuss about the mean generally we this also called as arithmetic mean. Okay, mean is also called as arithmetic mean, median, you know that, median and mode. We discuss three important topics related to the your chapter statistics. And so left of the topics are generally removed in your syllabus. Okay, we only discuss about three important topics related to that chapter, that is mean, median and mode. And we also discuss about the mean, median and mode for an ungrouped data, which are in your syllabus. Now we are first of all we are going to take and discuss about the mean of an ungrouped data. What is the concept of mean? Dear student, in earlier classes, you already discussed about the mean. Mean is also called as average. Okay, and mean is to be calculated by the sum of observations divided by the number of observations. Mean, first of all, we discuss about the what? Mean. Mean is also called in average value. Average value. Oh, okay, and also this it is said to be what? Mean, arithmetic mean. Okay, now mean of an ungrouped data is to obtain by using the formula what? Generally, the formula for mean is what? Sum of observations, divided by number of observations. Sum of observations divided by the number of observations. So if we divided the sum of observation by the number of observation, then we find the mean of the given ungrouped data. And suppose that let we have x1, x2, x3 n dot so on xn observations xn. Okay, if we have x1 x2 x3 and dot so on xn observations observation in means that in that individual ungroup data there are how many observations are there? N observations. Means a total number of observation is what? N. Then its mean will be, and generally the mean is denoted by x bar. The mean is will be what? Sum of observation means x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus n dot so on xn upon divided by number of observations means generally n. So sum of observation divided by the number of observation, or we can write in this x bar is equal to sigma xn and the variation of n is 1 to sigma x upon n. Sigma x means what? Sigma represented the sum total. So sum of observations divided by the number of observations. This is the basic common formulas for mean. This is one of the most important formula related to your topic mean. Okay, now we are going to take and solve some important questions based on mean. Let's see. Then after we discuss about the median and then we discuss about the mode. Now let's see, we take some important questions related to mean. Find the mean of first 6 natural numbers. The question is find the mean of first 6 natural numbers. Okay, this is your question. We find the mean of first 6 natural numbers. Now look, dear students, first of all we listed the first 6 natural numbers. Okay, let's see. The first 6, first of all we write the data, and here the data is first data is our what? First 6 natural numbers. So different, the first 6 natural numbers are, you know that the concept of natural number ki all counting number starting from 1 is called what? Natural numbers. So here first 6 natural numbers are 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, now here let's see. Now here number of observation, number of observation, that is n is what? 6, because of 1 2 3 4 5 6. Thus the required mean, mean of this ungroup data is what? Sum of observations, sum of upon number of observation. That is, mean is generally usually denoted by x bar. Sum of observation means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 upon number of observations. So how many number of observations are there? 6. So we divide it by 6. So we get what? Let's see. We adding them. 21 upon 6. 3 2s are 3 7 by 2, that is 3.5. Okay, so in this way the required mean of the given set of observations is what? 3.5. Okay, this is the required solution of the given question. It means that the mean of first six natural numbers is 3.5. This is the required solution of the given questions. Okay, now we take and solve some other important questions based on mean. Okay, let's see. Now let's see. We take some other important questions based on mean. If the mean of, we discuss about second important type of question. If the mean of 6, 4, 7, P and 10 is 8. Okay, if the mean of 6, 4, 7, P and 10 is what? 8. Find the value of P. Find the value of P. Okay, find the value of P. Now let's see its solution. Dear students, in that question we have the mean of the given set of observations and we just find the unknown value as P. Now look its solution. Here given observations are 6, 4, 7, P and finally 10, and their mean is what? 8, means x bar is what? 8, and the number of observation means n is what? How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number of observations is what? 5. Now we apply the formula for mean. Thus the required mean will be what? Thus the required mean will be what? Sum of observations upon number of observations. Okay, sum of observations upon number of observations. Now the sum of here first of all we write the mean of the given data is what? 8. This is 8 is equal to sum of observation means 6, 4, 7, 10 upon number of observation is what? 5. Okay, now look, from there we just multiply them. 27 plus P is equal to 8 5s are, this is 40. 8 5s are what? This is 40. Now we just simplify them. So now from there the value of P is what? 40 minus 27, that is what? 30. Thus in this way, dear friends, the value of P is what? 13. So dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your syllabus based on mean in this way. This is one of the most important questions related to chapter statistics and the topic is mean. Okay, now we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. Now dear students, we take and solve some other important question based on mean. Look, now the mean of 100 items, this is a very important question. The mean of the 100 items, the mean of 100 items was found to be 30, was found to be 30. If at the time of calculation, if at the time of calculation, if at the time of calculation 2 items were wrongly, 2 items were 2 items were wrongly taken as 32 and 12. 32 and 12 instead of 23 and 11. 23 and 11. Okay. Find correct mean. Find correct mean. Now let's see its solution. Now look. This is the very important questions related to the topic mean. Okay. Now let's see. Here the mean of 700 items was found to be this. So generally you know that कि mean is equal to क्या? The sum of observation upon number of observation. So sum of observation is what? Number of observation into mean. This is the very important relation between them. So first of all here 100 items are there. कि n is what? 100 items. And the mean of the given items is what? 30. So first of all we find the sum of 30 observation. Thus the sum of 100 items is what? Number of observation into mean. So 100 into mean is what? 30, that is 3000. This is incorrect. This is what? Incorrect, na? Because of after if at the time of calculation 2 items were wrongly taken as 32 and 12 instead of 23 and 11. Means 23 and 11 is taken, but is wrongly we take as 32, okay, and 12 instead of 23 and 11. So first of all we find the correct sum. We find the correct sum, na? Then we find the correct mean, because now we find the correct mean. So for correct mean, first of all we find the correct sum. After that we calculate the correct mean. Look, thus now the correct sum will be what? 3000 minus wrongly taken as this 32 and 12 wrongly taken as plus instead of 23 and 11. So 23 plus 11. Okay. So my 32, the sum of 32 and 12 minus, and the sum of 23 and 11 is added to that sum. So in this way we find the correct sum, because of at the time of calculation two atoms were wrongly spread now, taken as 32 and 12. This is wrongly taken as in 3000. So instead of 23 and 11, so here in this way we simplify them. So 30,000 3000 minus 44 plus 4 34. So from there we have 3000 minus 10. Okay. So we have what? We subtracting them, and 10th 2990. 2990. This is the correct sum. This is the correct sum. Okay. This one is the correct sum. Thus the correct mean will be, thus correct mean will be, correct sum upon number of observations are there 100. So correct sum 2990 divided by 100. 0 was cancelled to each other, so we have our 29.9. 29.9. This is the correct answer. This is what? 29.9. Okay, so in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on mean. Based on mean. Now we take and solve some other important question of the syllabus. Question is, the mean of 10 numbers. The mean of 10 numbers is 20. If 5 is subtracted from, if 5 is subtracted from, if 5 is subtracted from every number, what will be the mean? What will be the new mean? Listen, this is a very important questions related to your topic mean. Okay, in that question, your question is the mean of 10 numbers. Here the mean of 10 numbers is given as what? 20. Okay, and if 5 is subtracted from every number, according to question 5 is subtracted from every number, then what will be the new mean? This is the question here. Now let's see it solve. We take and solve that question. Let's see it solve. There are 10 numbers. So first of all, let us consider the 10 numbers. The 10 numbers are x1, x2, x3, and so on from x10. Okay, let us take the 10 numbers are x1, x2, x3, and so on but x10. Okay, there the mean of them by formula, its mean x bar is what? You know that in yesterday class we discussed in previous question we discussed about the formula related to mean, means sum of observation divided by the number of observation. So here x bar is equal to what? Sum of observation is x1, x2, x3 plus n
dots 1 plus x2 upon number of observations. How many observations are there? 10. 10.
Okay, and we put the value of its mean, which is what?
20. Here we put what? 20 is equal to x1 plus x2 x3 plus n dots 1 plus x2 upon 10. Now we do the cross multiplication, so we get what? x1 plus x2 plus n dots 1 plus x10 is equal to 220 become any. Take equation number 1.
In this way, dear students, first of all, we find the sum of all 10 observations. Sum of all 10 observations is what? 200. Now according to question, look,
Now according
to question, 5 is subtracted from every number.
when look when 5 is subtracted to every number, then
The new observations are
then the new observation are
then the new observations
are what? x1 minus 5 comma x2 comma 5 comma n dots 1 comma x10 minus 5.
because, dear student, there are 10 observations are there, and according to question, if 5 is subtracted from every number, so 5 is subtracted from every number, then the new observation is this. Now then the new mean will be what?
Then the new mean will be equal to
New mean. We apply the formula what? Sum of observations. Now the new observations are this, and already 10 observations.
so here we write as what? x1 minus 5 plus x2 minus 5 plus n dots 1 plus x10 minus 5 on how many observations? That is 10 observations.
Now
Thus, the new mean we can write x1 plus x2 plus n dots 1 plus x2. We take it in bracket.
and look, minus 5 minus 5 minus 5 minus 5 up to 10 terms.
So we can write minus 5 into upon 10, right as it is. Okay.
So first of all we splitted that expressions. So we take together x1, x2, x3 and dots 1, x10, and we take minus 5 minus 5 up to 10. So we can write minus 5 into 10. Now using equation 1, look, the value of equation 1 means x1 plus x2 plus x3 and dots 1 plus x10 is what? 200 in equation first one.
So now using 1, now from 1 to new mean is equal to this is 200 minus 10 50 upon 10, that is 150 upon 10, 0 0 cancel, so 50. So the new mean will be 50. 50. This is the required answer.
Okay, so dear friends, thus in this way in today's class we take and solve some important questions related to the topic mean. So first of all we revise all the questions which we discussed in that class and also in previous classes. Then now just in next class we take and solve some other important questions based on mean and other remaining topics of the chapter statistics. Okay, dear students. Now, thanks to all.